Toot toot toot. Alright. I think everything's fine. I think everything is as it should be. So we shouldn't have any problems with the stream. I don't know. I hope there's no problems. We're just gonna stay here for a while, just waiting for people to come by. And I guess I could open this. Ooh. That's pretty nice. So what happened last time? I kind of forgot. Oh yeah, we went through door 3 and Junpei was, wow. I was like, damn, Junpei, how could you? He did that. He kind of forced everyone to go to door 3. I mean, not everyone, but he kind of forced Santa and Lotus to make a move. And well, Santa was faster. And people just forgot about it. Well, because I guess that's because we kind of found Snake's body. Technically not Snake, but I guess that was people just forgot about my sin. After that, well, you know, makes sense. Wow, people are not coming by. Should I just start? You know, people were complaining about how the notifications weren't reaching the peeps. So and I guess that's how it is. I got a notification though. Got my own notification. Oh well. Well, we can start. I think we're at another room anyway, so we can do like puzzle. Oh yeah, we were in the torture room, I think. If I remember correctly. So, yeah. Alright, let's go. This one, yeah. All of the dials are pointing in different directions. Maybe something will happen if we turn them. If we turn them? Ha! Shoot. They're all rusted. I guess turning them doesn't really do anything. Red, yellow, you think the colors mean something? No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous, but other than that... The bottom of this one looks like it's covered in rust. I don't think it will move at all. There's a bunch of buttons here with the letters A through F on them. Let's push some of them. Down you go! So if I press it again, back you come. I guess this button switch something on or off when you push them. There are a ton of knobs here. Doesn't seem like any of them do anything though. Do you think it's broken? Alright. A really creepy chair. The manacles make me think it was used to torture people. Well, we can't open these manacles without key. There's some sort of weird symbol on them. What kind of symbol? Well, if I got this right, I think it's the sun symbol. There is something on the screen. There's nothing on the screen. There is? This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above. Huh. I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle. It's right next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good. Anyway, we just adjust those switches to match the blocks up on top, right? You adjust the switches shown at the four corners of the screen, then press the check button. Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you could do. Alright. Yeah, I don't get it. Whenever you turn on one of the switches, more blocks show up on the screen. I didn't try it. So I think you gotta figure out which buttons you have to press in order to get the screen to match the diagram. Which diagram? Yeah, but it's hard to figure out what button does. What? Wait, internet sucks. So let's wait a bit. Oh, it's back. If you want to see how many blocks each switch adds, just turn on one switch. When all of them are off, there aren't any blocks, right? You can see how many switch adds. Oh, yeah, I get it. There are a number of ominous looking tools and instruments here. Let's see, we've got an AIDS. Internet's bad. AIDS, adze, and a hammer, a pair of forceps, and these other things are too old and broken. I have no idea what they are. Wow, internet's horrible. Oh wait, it's back. Hey, doesn't this wrench look way too new to be here with all this other stuff? Yes, it does. I didn't notice it before you mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all. Alright, we got a wrench. I don't think there's any. Alright. The cover's bolted on here pretty good. I should be able to get this bolts with this wrench we just found though. Ah. Sweet, it's open! The hole's too small, you can't see in even with the cover off. Well, you can't see in, but I think there's enough room to stick your arm in. Are you sure you want to do that? There could be something dangerous in there. Okay, I admit that scares me a little, but we need to see if there's something useful in anything useful in there. Alright, here we go. Arm into the hole. Oh no. Hey, I think I can feel something. A small, cold, and hard. Doesn't feel like there's anything else in there. Alright, let's see what this thing is. Oh, a sun key. Oh no, are we gonna put someone in the torture room? I'm not happy with that sentiment. The sun key should fit into the keyhole on these manacles. Alright, sun key, in you go. And yes. Great, they're open. I don't think we're gonna need the sun key again in here though. Just seems unlikely. Alright, sun key, you've done your job. Into my pocket with you. The floor's glass. Do you really think the... Well, you can tell just by standing on it that the glass is pretty damn thick. Don't you think it's a little strange that only this part is glass? The chair looks pretty heavy all by itself. That glass could be dangerous. We'd be in some serious trouble if the glass broke. I probably shouldn't walk on it. But we're probably gonna need someone to sit on it, right? So in other words, we aren't getting out that door until we finish this experiment. Well, let's do that then. Oh, wait, there's a hint? Oh, we're supposed to match that. Alright. There you go. Adjustment is completed. Now proceeding to execution phase. To complete the experiment, data must be collected from subject. Once preparation is finished, please place subject in chair. Oh no. Whoa, I thought we solved the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation? I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this. I think this means one of us has got to sit in the chair. Well, 7's never going to fit in that thing. It's either you or me, Junpei. Oh no. Collecting data. I wonder if it's going to run electricity through the subject. There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's gonna zap the brain with a little electricity. This doesn't really sound safe. Anyway, we still got to prepare. We can talk about this after we figured out what it means by preparation, alright? Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we ought to ask it what we need to do. Fill a tank with water. What tank? Oh man, don't tell me we gotta do something with the water tank. Well, there's probably something around here to open the tank, or whatever it's asking us to do. Looks like the only controls are in this room. What's wrong, Junpei? What are you doing on the floor? Well, I thought maybe if I got down here, I could see through the glass. It's not working though. You don't think it's just a large sheet of glass they put into an indentation? I don't know, I mean, why would they do that? The placement of the chair. You're not making any sense, Junpei. What's your point? Well, I'm not sure, but don't you think there's something under the glass? I think so too. It's hollow. Internet's kinda bad. Hey, this pipe is connected to that thing over there in the corner. I imagine there are electrical wires running through the pipe into the device. Internet. I don't know if I should continue playing with the internet. If it drops again, well, it dropped. Did it drop for that long though? If it drops for a long time again, I'll stop. L-shaped pipe and straight and the straight one are both connected to this tank thing. Hey, they're pretty big pipes, but the tank is even bigger. The cables sure don't look very pleasant. This looks like it was something from a prison movie. And they come all the way down from the ceiling. Just trying to look up that high is making my neck hurt. Of course they would. Alright, all they can do is turn something on or off. What's important is what they turn on or off. Don't say the floor is going to suddenly open up. Is there something else that we haven't? I think it's made like that so you can get around without standing on the floor. Oh, internet's bad again. I don't know if we should continue, considering the internet just drops sometimes. Which is concerning to me. And I want it to be pretty stable if I want to continue. So the internet dropping from time to time is not really good. Well, we can stay here for a little bit and see if the internet will be more stable. If it drops again, I will stop. And I will just monitor the internet for a while. Looks like it's stable now. Alright. I don't really know what else I'm supposed to do. What do we have? Oh, we don't have any items anymore. I don't think examining the chair is going to cause that machine to do anything. You should probably take a look at the monitor instead. The screen says to fill the tank with water. We need to find the controls for the tank, I guess. Well, we know the controls for the tank, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do. There's nothing in the tank anymore. Alright, well, we'll just have to trust that the internet won't drop anymore, but alright. I don't know what to do with this place actually. We don't have a clue as to what button works. Just said that fill up the tank. And I don't know what would fill up the tank. Think about all the other rooms you've gone through. You never know where you might find a puzzle, you know. You gotta be suspicious of everything. What? Why on earth are you putting your ear on the floor? It's filthy. Huh? That's weird. I think I can hear water down there. But how would I know what button it is? Is there something I'm missing? Maybe there's something I'm missing. The needle on the gauge is at 0. Oh. It doesn't look like it's going to move. Oh, never mind then. Alright, let's pull the lever. Is that water? What the hell? What's going on? Will you calm down? It's just water going somewhere. It sounds like it's underneath us. That means the floor. Oh! Junpei, look! Oh damn, I can see through the glass now. You can? Oh! Is that a shark? Is that a dead shark? What the fuck? E, D, B, and F. It's dead. It looks like the letters are E, D, B, and F. Whatever these are for has to be in the room somewhere. Yes, I know. Alright. E, D, B. What? There's a strange noise coming from the chair. It looks like it's been turned on. I guess the puzzle here was that the power had to be sent in a specific way. Alright. The restraining device is unlocked. Please seat the subject in the device.
Like we thought, it's not going to work unless someone sits in it.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
Wait, Lotus is gonna offer herself? I would offer myself. I don't want Lotus to
Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve.
Junpei's right. If we screw it up...
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
I don't know if that's the... I don't... Internet's gone. Oh well, it's back. Still concerning that it just goes away and then comes back like that. So let's wait for it to be more stable, maybe. It is kind of stable, so maybe it's gonna be fine, who knows.
But...
No one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know.
I mean, Junpei could also just sit down.
I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with.
But then again, I don't think Zero would do anything that would, you know, kill someone in this sort of situation because it's a part of a puzzle.
Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
What?
Don't say last.
You're making me nervous.
Right?
Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters.
Oh yeah, she's a MILF. She's a MILF.
Tell them that I loved them very much.
Who are your daughters? I want to know first before we go.
No. Tell them that I will always love them.
Daughters?
You've got kids?
We know that she's a MILF, but we know that from the last route, so she hasn't told anyone. Oh no, internet's got bad again. Is it back? Is internet back? Should be back, but I am concerned considering it goes down. That doesn't bode well for me and the stream when it goes up and down like that. So I wanna monitor this for a little bit. Hopefully it stays on now. If it doesn't, we might just need to stop for today because I don't want it stopping like that. Alright.
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei.
Oh wow! Oh wow, Lotus is old! She is definitely a MILF.
They're twins. I had them when I was young after... well, some things happened.
Twins! We have a twins.
Their names are Nona and...
Nona?!
Wait! Nona?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment.
Yeah.
But what the hell? What's wrong with you?
Oh, no way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
Oh wait, what? Oh, we're revealing last names now.
How do you know that?
Are you serious? There's no way you're that kid's mom.
I think she is.
That kid? Wait, what do you mean that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
I have.
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please, what happened here?
Fine, I'll tell you. But... And then,
Oh, he's telling the story, but we're not.
I'm there.
Since we already know.
Look like. Just as if, finally. That's all I remember from that.
Oh my god, everything I've been looking for. For the last 9 years, the person who had all the answers was right here.
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared. Then 9 days later, they came back. They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible. So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on.
Oh.
A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had, before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
What did you find out?
Nothing. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were
Oh, they
just-
came back. Yeah, because they came back, it won't. I mean, it's still a concern, but if nothing happened to the children physically, I guess they would just forget about it.
Even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No, probably something even bigger than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point.
Wow.
The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
The hospital.
The hospital.
And for a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment?
No. What's
I guess all these
Gansfeld
kids had to go through it
experiment?
while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
Alright, what is it?
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment. This is how it's set up. First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another. Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to subject A by thinking about them.
Oh,
Subject
like a
on the other hand,
telepathy
is put in a
thing.
large reclining chair, given a blindfold. With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that. It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Telepathy. That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work.
The experiment to control people, right?
Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists, but maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. The notary game, Zero, why we were kidnapped. What does any of that have to do with telepathy? I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
It's probably connected considering this is a game and plot should be connected.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut
Oh no!
down.
Sit down, Lotus!
Recovery is estimated to take 1 hour. If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please see the subject in the restraining device.
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no, that's not what we...
Just hurry up and get it over with.
All
Junpei,
right.
I'm counting on you.
Right.
Yes. Now we know your name, we know who your children
Lotus,
are.
please, tell me right away if you feel anything weird.
You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
I don't want June!
Lotus. Okay, let's do this.
Eh? I don't get it. Oh, this is right. Or it's right now. Oh wait, what? I don't get it. Alright. Oh wait, what? Oh, maybe I can check this? Or do I really need to have them both? I don't get it! there you go. I think I got it. The experiment has concluded. The door will now unlock. I can hear the door unlocking, and now we've got a new message. Release subject from restraining device. Lotus, are you alright? Yes, I am. I'm glad nothing bad happened, but I do think my life just got a little shorter. Hold on, I'll get you right away. Shouldn't take long for Seven and me to get her out of here. Let's get out here now. Being a guinea pig is not for me. Damn straight, I don't ever want to see this thing again. Alright. We got it. Are we doing good? Yeah, the stream seems fine. Is everything good on the streams? Hopefully everything is good. Toot, toot, toot.
The hallway goes to the left.
Yeah, but I don't see any doors.
Guess we just need to keep going.
Right. Let's go.
Wait, I wonder where we are right now.
An elevator.
We're almost at the end of this path. So...
Just what we need. Let's take this to C-Deck.
we didn't get a weapon of choice there. Or did we? I thought all the rooms would have weapons.
No one's here.
Where did they go?
I have no idea.
I mean, of course you would have no idea. We were together.
Hey, Junpei!
We should follow him.
I know where we need to go. The door behind the central staircase. There was a sun symbol on the keyhole of that door. And I happen to have the sun key in my pocket right now. This should open that door. Alright, time to open this.
Hold on a sec there.
Huh?
We don't have the key for this one yet, right?
That's...
Oh, it's the Jupiter symbol.
Then we can't open this door.
Unfortunately, no, we can't.
Jeez, the sun door's gotta be just on the other side of this, you know? We can't just stop... Hey!
What?
Oh, they had it. They had the key then.
The others must have found the Jupiter key.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Who the
Why?
fuck? Wait, who's missing? June! June is missing! Also, my camera is not working. How long has it been not working? I hope not that long. Oh no, it's not working at all. Hello? My cam is not working. Oh no, it's gone. There you go, it's back. Alright. June is gone. June killed them.
What the hell? What the hell happened? Clover. Nothing. She's dead.
June killed them.
Hey, what are you doing?
The key! Get me the sun key!
Why?
Why do you think? We have to get out of here before the murderer comes back!
Which is June.
The murderer?
Santa, Clover, and Ace. 3 people, 3 dead bodies. That means that the person who had killed them...
It's June! It was June!
Give it to me! Let's go! Open!
Whoa.
Hi!
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. I didn't feel it unlock.
Oh no. Is it?
I don't know. It's open.
What the hell is this?
Wait, you mean the door was already unlocked?
Why?
And how would I know that? Whatever, let's just go.
Oh no! June is gonna kill us all!
What the hell is this door? I can't see anything that looks like a doorknob or switch or lever. How the fuck are we supposed to open?
We don't have a choice.
No, I'm not going back there. There is a murderer back there.
But I don't see any other doors.
Oh, is this the incinerator room? Are we gonna get incinerated?
No way.
It opened by itself.
It's an automatic door?
Look, guys, I've got a really bad feeling about all. The other doors were already unlocked, and this one's automatic. We haven't seen anything like this before.
Bad feeling. We've hit bottom. This can't get any worse. Shit!
Hey,
We're gonna die.
I can't take this anymore. No one can. No. This can't be real. If it's a dream, just wake up already.
No, it's June! June probably killed them all! Hi Kim, welcome! We found 3 people dead. Ace, we found Ace, Clover, Santa dead, right? And we were together with Lotus and Seven at the time. So we're thinking June killed them all. But I'm not sure how.
Someone please tell me it's all just a joke. I'm imagining things. Yep, that's it. This is all obviously a lie.
No, you're gonna get killed by June!
It's a big, elaborate trick. An illusion or something. Or a dream. It's made up.
Connie!
Oh wait, she's dead! I don't really care. Oh no,
Connie,
I hate it when they give me this. I don't really care about June.
Connie!
What the fuck?
Jumpy?
Oh man.
What's with
Connie,
the blood?
there's so much blood. What the hell happened to you? How did this happen?
Jumpy? I might
Fucking tell me what the fuck happened, June! I don't care, you're dying anyways! Just tell me good information!
No way. No way I am going to let you die.
No, I don't care! Give me the information now! Who the fuck did this?
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything.
Everyone, if you're about to die anyways, might as well give important information for the ones who are still living. Please.
I was really happy.
I don't care if you were happy. What? I need info. I need info. I don't care. I'm not happy to see you.
Really happy.
Don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again.
I don't want to see you again. Give me the information I need.
Just gotta hang on. Alright, Connie?
No.
You...
Ow, what can I do?
Nothing. So just give me the information, June. Be useful before you die.
Damn it!
Submarine?
A submarine? What on earth is a submarine doing
Is
here?
this the escape?
That's it! Hang on, alright? There's a submarine over...
No, don't go. Please, don't go. Please, just stay.
How about no? You're dying.
Okay? I want to be close to you.
Ew.
Jumpy.
Ew. Alright.
Jumpy, did you know you meant a lot to me?
Yeah, you kinda
When
said
you
that a
were
lot of
kids.
times already. I don't care actually.
I've
We were kids!
for a long time.
We were like in grade 5!
A really long time. Jumpy, do you remember
Give me information! You know, she said so many things while she's dying. She could have at least give us good and useful information before she dies.
To the pool and to the fair.
I don't care. I know this already. I should know this considering we were together, right? It's amazing that right?
You remember playing snowball at the
I don't know. Probably now we were young. I don't care.
They're all memories I'll never forget.
Then you probably haven't forgotten who fucking killed you guys. So could you tell me who killed you guys?
All of those moments are precious to me.
Alright, I don't care.
But I also wanted to go to
I
a lot
don't
of other
care.
places with you.
I don't care.
That won't happen now.
Yeah, and I won't survive because you wouldn't tell me any good information.
No. I mean, yes. Yes, it will happen. Well, you hear me? I promise. We'll go wherever you want.
Yeah, just tell me the information. I'll do whatever. Just tell me stuff.
Really?
Yeah, really.
That makes me...
I don't care, but give me information, please.
Jumpy. I feel...
Give me the information! God
No,
damn!
Connie, don't fall asleep.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you.
Fuck you! Oh my god, she did not give us any good, useful information in those fucking minutes! Why are you the one who who lasted longer, you know?
Connie!
Oh my god. I don't even care anymore. Fuck you. Right? Time passed. Junpei wept, curled around Kanni's body. Ew. That's an ugly nickname, by the way. He cried and cried until he had no tears left. When the last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained but only as an empty shell. I don't care about Kanni at all. He heard the bell ring. It was the clock at the central staircase. Oh no. Everyone's gonna be dead because we won't have enough people. No, actually we can just take their watch, I guess. It ran 5 times, then
5
faded.
o'clock.
Quietly, gently, softly, he set Kanni down on the floor. Slowly, Junpei stood. Only then did he realize that Seven and Lotus had not followed him. Where had they gone? Slowly, he looked around the room. Did they die as well? There was nothing. No sign they had ever been there. It felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way to the door he'd come through. As he approached it, it opened, sliding apart with the sound of grinding stone. Did they also die? Who killed them? Snake? Junpei passed through the gate and into the hallway. Oh no, they're dead as well. Who killed them? His heart rattled in his chest, an empty, lifeless thing. It had been so... Wait, Alice? Did Alice kill them all? Alice is in this ship, right? And she might be alive? Who knows? It had been so odd. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. It was a sea of blood. 2 bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in them. His eyes lit on Lotus' wrist. Her bracelet. It was gone. Alice is in this in this place, probably. He stared, it meant nothing to him. He didn't care anymore. Oh, alright. Couldn't care anymore. I guess there's no chance we're gonna survive, but... Is it Alice? Junpei's body felt numb. A part of him knew the lump of lead in his chest had once been a heart. He couldn't quite remember what it had been before. For. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up, trying to make them stop. We're gonna die. He turned around, the door opened again, and slowly, numbly, he walked through. We're gonna die. He kept walking. Why stop? An object set in motion. Simple inertia carried him forward. What's gonna happen? I'm not even sure. Eventually, he found himself in front of the submarine. His arm reached for the hatch. Oh! We're dead. And then he was floating in water. His eyes stared down into it. He couldn't see the bottom. His back was hot. Dimly he felt the blade of a knife in it. Whew. One dead body lay behind door number 5. The body of the night man. Another lay in the shower room. The body of Snake. It's not Snake though. At the central staircase there were 3 more. Ace, Santa, and Clover. Just outside the... Oh, I think we're counting. We have a 10th man. Those of 7 and Lotus. And in this very room lay the body that had once been Canny. And now Junpei would join them. Who then had killed them all? Who? Junpei let out one last breath, and faintly he felt the bubbles creep up the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving away into the cold, gentle lapping of the water. Huh, alright. Well, we got another ending. Yep. It's interesting that they don't give us who the characters are in this. They just gave us who the voice actors are. They don't give us who are the voice who are the characters they voiced. Probably won't give us until we get the true ending, right? They probably don't want to reveal who the characters are yet. Right? I think it's Alice. Might be Alice. Because we've been told, right? The corpse. Not really the corpse. The coffin with the not melting eyes, right? with a person in it called Alice. Because it's all eyes. Well, we can get the another ending at this point probably. So we can do that. And I don't think we'll have enough time for the true ending. So we won't do it, but we have enough time to get another ending. It's probably the end of this fat, I guess. We all die by a yellow submarine is the achievement. Alright, so we got this. Now, we're supposed to get this, but wait, let me see, how do I get that? We did... Alright, so door 5, door 8, and then door 6. Alright. Door 5, door 8, and then door 6. To get our last ending before the true ending. Oh, so I got the safe ending. So this is the safe ending? Oh, I was wrong all this time. That's why. I get it now. So we actually got the other ending. We're supposed to do... So let's just do 4 here. And we should get this not unlocked anymore. We should be able to do the other ending. My god. This took so long. We got the safe ending by mistake. So that's why I was so confused.
You know how the red was red?
Let me see. All right, there you go. It's now locked. So I think we should just go here and we should be able to continue this now.
Look, it's...
Alright, Clover is gone.
Alright, I'm thinking we should probably split up.
Oh, we're splitting up!
I'll head back to the stairs and take the elevator down to E deck. June, you can take the stairs up to B deck.
Alright, here we go. We're getting the ending, I think. Yep, we're here. There you go. Finally! Alright. We're splitting up. Thank you. I don't like June, so...
But,
What?
could you stop calling me by that code name when we're alone?
We use the code name because of reasons.
Huh? Oh, sure, right.
Weird,
I'll do
ew.
that.
Stop. Stop.
Jumpy.
Oh, no, it's nothing.
Alright, I'm going then.
Yeah, be careful, Kane.
You be careful too, Jumpy.
Yeah, got it.
Weird, ew. Stop. Tragedy always strikes when one least expects it. But to wait for a man to stand before striking him down seems almost crueler than dealing the fatal blow while he lies on the ground. A light in a dark place, June's smile had given him both hope, both for escape and possibility for something else. Ew. It was that hope that raised his spirits just enough that they might soon be fully dashed. He opened the elevator door and there she was, A woman sat, slouched against the wall. Lotus. Junpei felt his blood turn to ice. Her body was limp and her skin smooth and pale as always. He dead. Oh, she dead! Was covered in bright red blood. Junpei felt his chest constrict. He couldn't breathe and his legs began to shake. Is it Ace? Did Ace kill them? A slow, cold drop of sweat trickled down his back. He felt his stomach somersault. Junpei's mind went blank. All his thoughts replaced with endless hissing white. Driven by a little more than instinct, he began to walk towards Lotus slowly. Each slow movement of his stiff limbs brought him closer to her arms. Finally, he stood next to her. Robotically, he bent down and put his hands against her neck. There was no pulse, no rise and fall of breathing. She was slightly warm. Something, somewhere in Junpei's shaken mind, told him that meant she had been killed recently. Yes, Junpei thought, his mind slowly returning. She had been killed. Someone had killed her. Oh, in this one, so we kind of spoiled ourselves with getting the safe ending, because we knew already that Ace was the killer. But we weren't supposed to know that Ace was the killer until this moment. But we know that Ace is. There was a deep cut on the left side of her chest. Blood still oozed from it, although clearly her heart had stopped beating some time ago. The weapon had been a knife then. Perhaps she had been stabbed in the heart once. She would have died immediately. He took little comfort from knowing she must have suffered very little. Only then did Junpei notice Lotus' bracelet was gone.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only two ways to do so. 1. You escape from this ship. 2. For Heartbeat, which is 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confine of the ship, or the paraxatic Mary's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
Was that why the killer had ended Lotus' life? So that they might have the number 8 bracelet? If that was true, then the killer was whoever wanted the number 8 bracelet, or perhaps more accurately, the person who would gain the most by obtaining bracelet number 8. Who is that? Who would benefit the most from number 8 bracelet? We know this is A, so we kinda spoiled ourselves, but the thought had only entered Junpei's mind when, oh, we're dead. He heard the noise, a sound like a sharp knife cutting through wet meat. It struck him as strange that the noise came from inside his own body. A moment later, the pain hit him. It wasn't merely pain. There was heat, extreme heat as well. He felt as though molten iron had been splashed against the side of his body. Finally, his brain made the connection. He had been stabbed. But where? His body was quickly going numb. He couldn't tell where the knife had met his flesh. Given the circumstances, however, he had most likely been stabbed in the back. However, whoever had killed Lotus had now done the same to Junpei as well. His voice was little more than a weak groan. With what little strength he had left, Junpei turned his body, trying to catch a glimpse of his attacker. Did he stab me multiple times? But as he did, the knife dug itself deeper, twisting viciously. He collapsed to the floor, a puppet with its strings cut. His arms and legs lay where they fell, oddly twisted and awkwardly positioned. Junpei's body was entirely numb. He could feel the blood leaking out of him, but nothing would move. Nothing save his eyes. As he lay on the floor, his life ebbing away, Junpei finally saw his attacker. 2 tiny images of the killer reflected in his eyes. With that recognition came nothing. He felt no emotions, not anger, not sadness, not regret. The paralysis that had claimed his body had reached his mind. His killer glanced down at his body. Then without a word, climbed into the elevator and was gone. His eyesight began to fade. The world grew blurry and began to dissolve into an empty white fog. The fog crept into the edges of his mind and worked inexorably inward. Soon, it swallowed up the last that remained of Junpei's mind, and his consciousness left him. There was nothing more. Into utter emptiness, he fell. Into zero. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. Alright! So that's our last ending before we can get the real ending. You know what? Do you want to end this now? Today? I think we can end this today. If the last ending isn't that long, we could end this today. Sure. Yeah, because you know what? If we knew that we already got the safe ending to begin with, we would have more time, but we could just end this today. We'll just have to go through all the locked ones. Oh. So we're supposed to go here.
You think we should go back?
Let's just skip it. Toot toot toot. We can probably get the true ending at this point. Know about Ice 9. There you go. I think we
how the
unlocked
Titanic
it
sank
now.
on April 15th, 1912,
Oh no, we
right?
can. Oh, we can. Alright, fuck. Then let's just skip it. Since we can't. We can't access the menu while we're in here. Are we gonna meet Alice now? I think Alice is the one who killed us in the submarine ending. Considering it's not June. Unfortunately, it was not June.
Oh, I could watch.
Well, it's not a problem.
That's a lie. I wanted to get rid of Ace.
Oh, well, let me switch my headphones because it's kinda hurting my head now. Would it? Oh shit. Would it be Santa and 7? That's only because we didn't know that Ace took the Nightman's bracelet. Alright, there you go. We're here. We're doing it! This is it! True ending! Here we go! True ending! Oh yeah, this was the one where Santa took hostage of June, right?
June.
So, what do you want to do, Junpei?
What do you mean, what do I want to do? What can we do?
There you go!
What the hell is that?
Shh, quiet.
quiet.
Yeah, there you go. Here you go. This is where we
Where's it
stopped,
coming from?
right? We got the to be continued bullshit.
Could it be?
Hey, I think it's coming from this coffin.
You're right.
Let's open it.
But how?
What are those muscles for? For show?
You're telling me to force it open?
Just shut up and try! Damn it!
It won't even budge. Not another one.
Yeah, looks like it.
Do you think we have to put in the right password or it won't open?
I think so. Whoever or whatever's inside this thing wants out. And now.
I know that. But how?
Without a passcode, I don't think there's much we can do.
Isn't there a hint somewhere?
Oh, we don't know the hint. It was Clover who gave us the hint, right? Cause she had the paper when she died.
Well, let's look for one.
So I wonder how we're gonna get the code. Cause we don't know
nothing
how
here.
Clover got the code.
Not making this easy, are they?
I wonder how we're gonna get the code. Clover just gave it to us last time.
Passcode. What am I supposed to do? How can we figure it out? I need something.
There you go. This is where we got that to be continued bullshit. Truth had gone, truth had gone, truth had gone. Ah, now truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand.
Wait, what? What the hell was that? That voice?
What voice?
What?
What's up?
So it just went to his mind. Oh, this is where the morphogenic field comes into play, isn't it? Someone just telepathically sent it to us.
Oh, nothing.
We press the buttons. Fuck, what was it? Truth had gone. Truth had gone. Truth had gone. Right? This one? Wow, someone just telepathically told us the code. That's how we got it. Nice.
1438341.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, what the hell were those numbers?
Oh my gosh. Are those...
1438341. 1438341.
We got hacks. Parang pinabilis na.
No way.
No, I think it's like supposed to be like, hey, the morphogenic field exists. Remember the time? Remember that other people can use telepathy. Yeah, we're sending it to you, Junpei.
What?
Why are you...
Probably Alice sent the code. I don't know who sent it. Who knows? What the fuck is that? What is that? Hey, it's
Is
Nick.
that you, Clover? I apologize for worrying you.
Why couldn't you just shout while in the coffin? You could just... Why knock? You could have been like, hey guys, I'm here.
Snake!
You?
Junpei? And Seven? Is that you? Is everyone else there as well?
Oh, jeez.
You're back!
Alright, I'm fine with this. It's okay as long as it's not June time.
My body's still a little weak.
Oh, you're back! You're back! You're really here! You're back!
Alright, it's getting
What's
annoying
gotten
now.
into you? You're acting as though I've returned from the grave.
Kinda.
Not as though you did. I really thought you were dead.
Right? I don't like Snake.
Huh?
We don't get a lot of Snake though.
Idiot.
Because he disappeared after the first room. Alright.
I see. I believe I understand things rather well now. Thank you. In the shower room, there is a dead body wearing my clothes. Because of that, you thought that I was dead. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
You also discovered a corpse in the captain's quarters, and Santa turned on you here, in this room.
Yes.
Do I have it straight?
Yes.
Well, the dead body in the captain's quarters is a surprise.
Sorry, there wasn't a good time to tell you.
Don't worry about it.
Well then. I've got a pretty decent idea of what happened while I was indisposed, but it's still something of a mystery who did all this, and why. The corpse in the shower room that looked like me, and the corpse in the captain's quarters. Why were they killed in the way they were?
Right?
You don't know?
No. Why would I?
The guy in the shower room. We don't know who he is, so let's just call him Mr. X. Anyway, this Mr. X is wearing Snake's clothes. But you're wearing some kind of weird robes. That means someone took your clothes and put them on Mr. X. We need to figure out who that was.
I apologize, but I have no idea who might have done this to me. I only just now woke up.
But also, he's blind. If that person did not say anything, he would probably not know who the fuck that is anyways.
I was unconscious during all the events you just described to me. They must have undressed me and changed my clothes during that time.
Woohoo. Alright.
When were you knocked out?
Wait, can I do this on auto?
When we split up to look for the red.
Where did they get you? Do you remember?
Where did they get you? Hit in the head.
It was a small room in one of the hallways on
Oh,
C
like
deck.
an actual place. Where did they get you?
What happened?
The same thing that happened to every one of us when we were abducted.
Oh. Smoke?
A canister releasing some sort of gas was thrown into the room. I believe the gas is some sort of incapacitating agent.
Yeah, I guess it would be.
Then that means it was...
Zero.
Looks that way, huh?
There's nothing else I have to tell you. When I woke up, I was in this coffin.
Why? Why did Zero make Mr. X wear Snake's clothes? How would that benefit Zero? I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean? And I have no idea how I got the passcode for the coffin either.
Truth had gone, truth had gone.
Right?
And truth had
How
gone.
the fuck did you get? How the fuck did you get
Where
that?
did those words come from? Why did I feel compelled to push the buttons on the bracelet after hearing them? All I know is my fingers moved on their own. It was like I did it subconsciously.
It was like someone was controlling you through the morphogenic genetic field or whatever they call it.
I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean? Also, Snake and Clover had been subjects in a similar experiment 9 years ago.
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by
There you
a
go,
couple of
morphogenetic.
things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger. And someone did actually die.
From the 16 people who were kidnapped?
A girl. Her name was...
What's her name?
Another experiment conducted on this same ship 9 years
Alice?
ago, and a girl had died during it. Morphogenetic field theory. The two murders. Switching clothes.
What's happening? I am not.
Memory game.
I don't get it. I'm sure he's piecing together some sort of, reasoning. I don't know. But I don't get it.
Zero. He's the ringleader. The person who trapped 9 of us on this sinking ship.
Yep.
Zero should know everything.
Yeah, he should.
If we can uncover Zero's identity, all of our questions will be answered.
I don't know about that. Maybe his identity doesn't matter, but who knows? We could probably ask him. We could probably
Anyway, we'll have plenty
telepathically
of time to decipher the
think.
details later. For now, it is of utmost
And probably
importance
tell
that we escape.
what is Zero thinking right now. You know, think about it.
Junpei, it was 4:30 the last time you checked the clock, yes? That means we have less than an hour. We must hurry.
Hey, how are we gonna get out of here?
Isn't that obvious? Through the other number 9 door.
Oh yeah, you're right. With Snake, we can open the door.
Don't tell me you hadn't figured that out.
Come on, you gotta tell me these things.
I, assumed you'd figured it out.
Forget it. Let's just get going. All right. You guys ready to go?
Yes.
Yep.
Not yet.
Huh?
Before we go in, I'd like to check something.
You want to check something?
Something. Wait a moment. Let me like splash my face with water. It's feeling so sweaty.
Yeah, but before I do, 7, could you pull the lever? I want to make sure we can verify with just the 4 of us.
What do you mean? We don't need...
Just do it, alright? But if the door opens, don't go in yet, okay?
Okay.
Please, this is really important. I really need to check this, okay? Work with me here.
Fine.
Oh yeah, we haven't checked the library behind the thing yet. What happens with that? Behind the library,
Alright, that means the 4 of us can go into door 9.
So, we knew that already. It's obvious.
Obvious. Yeah, you're right. It is.
Why?
What happens if we add Zero's bracelet?
What?
Zero's bracelet?
Why don't you take it out, Clover?
So you did know I had it. I picked it up because I thought it might be useful sometime.
This was on the left hand of the corpse in the captain's quarters. If you look at it, you can see it's got a 0 on the face. Just to make this a little easier to talk about, I'm gonna call the guy we found dead in the captain's quarters, Cap.
Alright.
Then I should be able to open door 9 with just me, Clover, and his bracelet. Though the big question is, if Cap is the mastermind of this game, did he really put one of these bracelets on?
Of course he's not the
Anyway, let's just
mastermind of
give it a
this
shot.
game.
Clover,
He's
give me your
fucking
hand.
dead.
Okay.
Now the captain's bracelet. And pull the lever. I knew it.
It's not
Now,
Zero.
what does this tell us?
Maybe the bracelet has to be on your wrist in order for it to work?
No, that's impossible. Did you see how the panel showed a 3rd asterisk when I scanned Cap's bracelet? Whether or not it's on your wrist doesn't matter. All you have to do is put the bracelet near the panel for it to register.
Huh. Looks like you're right.
See? So what does that mean? There's only one possibility.
It's
That
not
bracelet
Zero.
isn't the number 0. Is that what you're saying?
That's right.
Then what number is it?
Let's find out.
Scan. Let's do this.
Let's
then.
try Snake, me, and Cap. If this combination opens the door, then Cap's bracelet is number 2.
Did it work? Oh, it's
Didn't
error.
open.
Cap's number must not be 2.
Then,
Six. This would be 3.
let's try Snake, Clover, and Cap. If this combination opens the door,
Then the number is...
Then... Let's
Wait,
try
let's
Snake,
just go
me.
do this.
If this combination opens the door, then Cap's bracelet is number 4.
Cap.
didn't open.
So Cap's number isn't...
How about...
If yeah, I was going to ask if you remember because I couldn't remember. So I assume this is
Let's try
it.
7, me, and if this combination opens...
Because I couldn't remember what was the number before. There you go. That made it easier.
Hey, it opened! Had the door open!
What? Why? What does that mean?
It's fucking June's number.
Isn't it obvious? Cap's bracelet is number 6.
It's June.
But doesn't it say 0?
This isn't a 0. The symbol on here isn't a number 0. It's a letter O.
What? Wait, what?
Oh.
What?
Whoa, wait a minute. I don't get it.
Should have. I was going to ask you when you did the chat already. You got to it first.
I mean, we figured out that Cap's bracelet is 6, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean there are 2 people with 6s?
There is most likely only one person with a 6.
Then what is June's number?
But I don't get it. What about June?
Well, this is only an educated guess. I think June's number was never 6 to begin with. Her bracelet was flipped.
It was 9?
In other words, June's real number is...
9.
That seems the most likely.
Then all this numbered door stuff was just a load of crap?
Why would you say that?
Because if June is 9, then the numbers wouldn't match up.
Right?
Here, look.
List of all the numbered doors June's gone through.
I'll let you know what I'm writing, okay, Snake? And that's everything. I wrote down which door she went into and with whom. And I wrote what all the numbers were. So if you switch 9 in wherever there's a 6,
yeah,
if
would
the
it
digital
work?
root is 7,
That's because
then you can't
she's
open door
0,
4.
and she can get in whatever room she wants.
If the digital root is 2, then you can't open door 8.
We didn't test it with any other persons because we were loyal to the rule of the digital roots. So we didn't test it out otherwise. But I think June can get into whatever room she wants, right?
Clover,
Oh,
do
she
you
was
notice
able to
anything
list that
interesting
down.
on that
Everyone's
list?
good at math in this game.
What do you mean?
You're talking about 3, right?
3?
Santa's always in the room with her. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, yeah, Santa is always... Wow, I did not realize that.
What about it?
That's quite simple, really.
So Santa is not a tree, is what you mean.
You told me that the first time you came to this room, Santa was the first to refuse to leave June behind.
Because he can't go into the door without June. Ah.
Now, doesn't that beg the question why? Why would Santa do such a thing? The answer is easy. Because Santa can't open door 9 with only 7 in Lotus. Of course, there's only one reason for that. His number isn't actually 3.
So Santa and June, I see what's happening here. These people are too observant, right?
Santa's real number, 7? Would you be so kind as to modify my sister's equations?
Yeah, sure. This is what you were getting at, right, Snake?
Thank you.
It's actually...
That is exactly right.
Are we saying Santa is 0? I don't know. I think it's June.
Santa's true number wasn't 3. It was 0.
You know, if you were 0 to begin with and you were going to do all of this shit, why go through the trouble of making numbered, you know, bracelets that's the wrong number or something to begin with, right? He really wanted it to use the like real things. I don't get it. He just made life harder for himself. If he was going to cheat his way out of this to begin with, why not just make bracelets with, you know, the actual numbers you wanted it to be? You could have just made it easier for yourself by making you go through whatever door you wanted to if stuff happens, right? I don't get it, but alright.
No way.
Cool. A good plot twist, I guess, sure. For the plot twist, I see.
Santa is 0?
And June was 9, not...
Then what's the oh, so you mean the ninth man was 6 after all?
Conversely, Santa was 0, not 3.
What about the ninth man? We didn't question the ninth man. Is the ninth man actually 9 then?
Plus 3 and minus 3, they cancel one another out. Nothing appears out of order.
Santa was still playing by the rules of the notary game this whole time.
By also cheating.
Precisely.
Because the bracelets, I mean, at least O being actually 6 makes sense. But what does 3 have to do with 0? Huh?
So you're saying Santa planned this whole thing?
I'm not sure if he acted alone or not, but I think it is safe to conclude that he is 0.
I did not expect that. I wanted June to be 0. I think it's June still. It would be a better plot twist.
Hypothesis. Something doesn't seem right. June's bracelet being flipped. Even if that were possible, that would mean there are 2 number 9 bracelets.
Yeah.
And if that's the case...
All right, that's enough talking. Let's go. It's high time we went through that
Yeah,
door.
let's just go through the door. I don't think we need to know what it all means if we get through the door. We can think about it when we're outside. If we get outside, hopefully.
Oh, it's right there.
Snake is so white.
Oh. All right, let's keep going.
I think these stairs go to the bottom deck.
Looks dry.
Let's head down.
Looks dry. Alright.
Hey, it's a...
This is the Neptune symbol. There must be a key around here somewhere.
Neptune key. I only have the Uranus key card.
It's a different planet. Plus, it's the wrong kind of key.
It's a different planet. Alright.
Turn around and go back for now.
Yeah. Hey, another door. And a card reader this time.
Oh, is it that Uranus?
It's the Uranus symbol.
Oh, there you go.
This is the place.
Oh wait, are we gonna meet Alice? Is it the Uranus card for the library?
Wow! It's totally full of books!
Yeah, we can see that, Clover.
There's so many. I don't know where to look.
It's a fucking library.
All right, if we want to get through that door out there, we need the Neptune key. I say we split up and look for it.
Okay.
Very well.
How about Snake? How can he look for it?
Sure thing.
Good. Let's get started then. We don't have a lot of time. Hurry.
Wait, am I gonna get telepathy again? Oh wait, Alice slips in a small chamber past the forest of knowledge. Yep. Are we gonna look for Alice? As he began his search for reasons he didn't fully understand, Junpei felt those particular words float through his mind. I mean, we should probably do that. Oh shit, another puzzle time! I did not expect a puzzle time. I thought we were just going through the ending. Alright. We need to do this fast then. There's a note on that table. Lights to the books. Huh, what does that mean? Interesting. Well, intelligence often hides itself in darkness. Have you ever thought about the pages of a book? Each page only sees what, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of light before the reader is on to the next? They spend the rest of their lives locked in darkness, rather like myself. And that's horrible. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining, not at all. I live in the darkness, yes, but that has gifted me with the ability to catch the truths others might miss. I can hear the voices hidden in the darkness, you might say. Weird. Says lights to the books. Mind swap. You mean you could like change bodies with someone? Well, I guess I wouldn't mind switching bodies with my brother or Junpei too much, but I'd rather die than let Seven switch with me. What the hell? Like I'd even want to swap bodies with a little brat like... Hey, were you just imagining it? You were! Goddamn. Shut up! Yeah, well, he wasn't the only one. Tell him... What? Teletemporation and telepathy. What the hell is this one about? Well, I know what telepathy is, but I've never heard of teletemporation. It refers to having the ability to travel to Really? Alright. Kitab al-Azif. Man, they got some weird stuff here. I can't even pronounce this one. Who's that? Some famous guy? It's not a person's name. It's the name of a fictional book created by Abdul al-Zareh. It's said to be one of the sources used in the creation of the legendary Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon. Oh, so these are all occult books and stuff. This one says the Golden Rabbit and the Moon on it. Does that mean it's about a rabbit that lives in the moon? Rabbits are pretty cute, but what's the moon stuff about? It's talking about the Judas tree that is said to grow on the moon, according to the Chinese legend. Alright, cool. Energy theory, huh? I don't even understand the damn title. Looks like this shop's all science and technology. Huh. What's the deal with these titles? They're all just gibberish. Hey, what if we like switch them around? Switch them around? Yeah! If we move them around, maybe they'll spell something. Oh, I get it. Yeah, heck, it's worth a shot. No, open here, find bulb. Alright. How about this? Looks like putting those books in the right order opened this thing right up. Hey, that was a piece of cake. Hooray! You did it, Junpei! I guess that turned out well enough. So, the letters from the title spell out, open here, find bulb. Yeah, we got bulb. Oh! We got light, so I guess we're supposed to light something up. Paleontology, this one's about fossils, right? Ammonites are pretty nasty looking. This one says transition to instinct species. We need to hurry it up or we're going to end up in the pages of a book like that. Introduction to geology, huh? Thinking about the earth when you're on the ocean. Kinda romantic in a way, I guess. I mean, it's still Earth! Mother Nature? Is that some sort of book about hippie chicks? Probably not, except perhaps tangentially. It's most likely about environmental protection. I was just trying to make a joke. Dude, hippie chicks, really? The theory of evolution. Heck, even I know this one. Is that Darwin guy, right? Well, yes and no. Charles Darwin wrote a book called On the Origin of Species. In it, he put forth his theory of evolution. Yeah, I remember that part. He called it natural selection. Exactly. The theories of Cambrian explosion? Did a bomb go off near somewhere called Cambria? Wrong kind of explosion. Roughly 500 million years ago, during what is known as the Cambrian period. Research suggests that the variety of living organisms increased by an order of magnitude. Why that happened is, however, is still something of a mystery. There are a number of theories. This book is most likely a collection of them. Micrographia. Huh. Ah, yes, Robert Hooke's famous work. You know, for being a blind person, he has read a lot of things. First published in 1665. He built a microscope and examined insects, inorganic substances, and other things too small to be seen in detail by the human eyes. He then drew pictures of many of the things he'd examined and published them in a book. I'd hazard to guess this shelf is concerned with natural sciences. Why did mankind lose their tails? Junpei, do you know what this one's about? What are you asking me? I didn't even know we had tails to lose. Maybe you should ask a human with a tail. Mankind's ancestors most likely lost their tails as they were no longer useful and the nutrients required to grow them were better put to use elsewhere. At least that was what I read. I was rather young, I may have remembered it incorrectly. That makes sense. Huh? Why the hell would a kid be reading a book like that? Why not? Energy theory, development of nanotechnology materials, interactions between shortwave energy and matter. Else we've got.
Just listening to you read those titles is giving me a headache.
Can't say I fancy technology stuff and then I get along really well. Keep on talking about that stuff you're gonna put me to sleep. Alright, I think I got this set right up. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the same place? Kids book here. It looks like it's children's story about Native Americans.
Don't you think a random book like that is kind of suspicious? Maybe you ought to hold on to it.
Alright, cool.
That's Hellenism? What's Hellenism?
I think it's something like a fusion of Greek and Oriental culture. I can't say it.
History of medieval period. Maybe it's about Sir Lancelot?
Isn't he just a story? I don't think you're gonna find a guy who didn't really exist in a history book.
Look, this one says Cultural Heritage of Rome.
I bet that's gonna be a serious inheritance tax. Permian creatures? Seems a little fancy for some kind of prehistoric critter. Not to mention, most of them were likely reptiles and amphibians. Without hair, I can't imagine they had much need of perms. That's got nothing to do with this. A history of Buddhism. This one's called History of the Western World. Well, I'd assume it's about European history? Yeah. Just gonna leave it at that, Snake. Doesn't seem like you. Hey, look at this. This book is called Greek Mythology. Damn, that thing's huge. Can't imagine anyone's actually read the whole thing. Pretty sure it just put me to sleep.
Oriental history. Maybe this one's about China's 4,000 years of history or something?
Hey, Chinese history and Oriental history aren't the same thing.
They are not?
Sounds like there are a number of math books in this section. Owen, huh? Owen isn't enough to go on. Perhaps it's about the English Revolutionary? That kind? Alright, what the hell is this? Wasn't that a German mathematician? Maybe it's a compilation of his work. Leibniz?
This book is in German. It looks like it's the complete works of something. I've never heard of it. Well, if Snake doesn't know what it is, I don't think we'll ever know. Sheldrake. Sheldrake. Is it Sheldrake? Alright. It says Riemann hypothesis? What's there to hypothesize about Riemann? Isn't it pretty straightforward? Heavens no! There are many factors. Length, girth, lubrication. Wait, what? Or lack of. It's an exciting and rapidly growing field. Whoa! Riemann? There are dim lights on the floor. 3 lights in this thing. They aren't very bright though. Hey, didn't we find some kind of really powerful light bulb earlier? Why don't you put it into one of those lights? Yeah, well, it'll get a lot brighter, but if there are 3 lights, that means 3 light bulbs. There won't be much point unless we can replace all 3 light bulbs. We need 3 light bulbs, huh? This is going on longer than I thought it was going to be. Hey, here's another one of those picture books here. Something about these things feels kinda nice, you know? Brings back good memories. I guess even people like 7 were kids once.
No shit, you little brat. Hey guys, cool it. Alright, I think I'm gonna take this picture book with me. Well, folklore can cover a wide range of subjects. History, urban life, religious trends, environmental changes, oral traditions. Folklore can cover all those things if you know where to look.
This book looks pretty deep.
Alright, so we got that one already. Ancient mathematics. Why is that funny? Conjecture? What's it about? Like magic or psychic stuff or something? Right, I bet it's about jewelry, isn't it? It may have an odd title, but it's actually a very respectable mathematics book. It deals with one of the unsolved problems of additive number theory. Sorry I said anything. Look, let's not get into this right now, okay? Alright, but there is something suspicious about the shelf on the left. This one? This bookshelf has sort of a glass inlay. It's pretty big, but there's only 6 books on it. That seems kinda weird.
Hey, it looks like there's something on the bottom. I can't really see it though. The glass is all foggy.
Oh, we need the middle. Alright, you know that kind of lock where you rotate numbers on it until you get the right ones to open? What the hell is this? It's like they just gave us the answer. Guess I might as well give this a shot. What do you mean, like they gave us the answer? Oh, 632416. Alright. Oh fuck. 6 3 oh fuck. 2 4 1. Oh, it was 5, not 6.
You did it, Junpei! Yay!
I don't know why, but I don't really feel particularly happy about being praised for that. Whatever. At least the lock's open now. Let's see if we can get it open, alright? There you go. Iron plate is bolted down. I don't think it's a door. I think it's just a wall. Alright.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Hey, what's the deal with the sappy staff? This one, it looks just like the picture book from earlier, the one with the pop-ups. You think they're part of a series or something? They do have the same binding. Where are we supposed to put that? Hurry up! We need to find the key with the mark of Neptune. Okay! This sounds like a job for the best brother and sister team in the world! Man, it's like 7 and I don't even exist. What's that one called? It says Foundation of DNA and Genetic Engineering. Where are we supposed to put this? Oh, it looks like there's a whole space behind these books. Hey, look, Junpei! I think there's something hidden behind the books. Oh wait, we got it. I feel like I'm walking across a tightrope. Gee, Snake, aren't you scared? Imagine a wall 20 inches wide that runs along the top of a 10-story building. Could you walk along that wall, Junpei? No way! Then what about the balance beam in the gymnasium? Oh well, that's easy. You don't find that strange? A balance beam is far narrower than 20 inches. So why is it that the balance beam poses no challenge to you, but the hypothetical 10-story wall does? The light can easily turn people into cowards. From time to time, a life in darkness can give you courage. Alright, cool. Alright, so there are 3 lights in here. I'm gonna change these light bulbs. Now they should... Whoa, those light bulbs really make a difference. It's pretty bright in here now. Wow, it's so bright now! It's almost blinding. Alright, that just means we have to do this. Alright, no, never mind, I guess. It's a small enclosure with 9 sides. There are 3 of these things in the book that look like kind of music stands. Am I supposed to put something on those stands? I think we're supposed to put the books. Junpei, take a look at this one. Native. Oh, maybe it's got. Oh! Nice! Alright. Baseball on this one. Alright. Head. Kill? Is it supposed to be kill? And, it has a number, so I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. How about we try putting this, picture books in the stands? Then... Awesome! It looks like it worked! Sheldrake 5. Way to go, Junpei. Good job, buddy. There's something projecting on the bottom. These letters, they seem familiar. Sheldrake 5. Take it! Why aren't we taking it? Oh, there.
Sheldrake
Alright,
5?
fine.
I think I saw the rest of this collection somewhere.
Yeah, we did. I was trying to get
it was somewhere around here.
I was trying to get
Let's
it.
go take a look.
Okay.
Man, I feel like this is going to be longer than I thought.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
No.
Yeah, Lotus told me about him.
Oh yeah, fuck, sorry
There's a
about
British
that.
biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory, morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Really? From Lotus, huh?
Well, Clover also said something to me about that stuff.
She did?
Yeah, what was it?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger.
That girl. I told her not to tell anyone.
You did?
Well...
Look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay?
Tell you what?
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
Ugh. Very well, fine. I'll tell you everything.
Alright, what is it?
But not here. Let's move to the top floor.
Why?
I suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet, and why I made sure Clover did as well. To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice. He didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message engraved on a card.
That's a Braille card. It looks just like the one you showed us earlier. So you had 2 cards?
No, only one.
Huh? What do you mean? I thought that card just had some rules for the nonary game on it.
Yes, it did. And those were the rules I read you. However, they were not the only thing on the card. There was something I didn't read. Well, perhaps I should say, there was something I couldn't read.
And that was?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell, and I activate your sister's detonator. It's a threat on our lives.
Oh. Well, what about Clover? Did she get a message?
I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
Yeah.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the things she told me. I mean, it looks like the whole activate her detonator thing was just a bluff. She's prancing around downstairs happy as a clam now that you're back.
That's very true. I've decided I can trust you. I've decided to tell you the truth. The chance that Santa is Zero is very high.
It's very high, but it could still be true.
I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment. And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Why?
Clover told me about the 4-leaf clover, about the words. If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was.
Hey, Snake?
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment.
I thought we only had like less than an hour, but alright,
Yeah.
let's talk.
How much do you know?
Clover told me about...
I see. The morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years prior. How the experiments had taken place simultaneously at 2 locations, one being the ship and the other being a building in Nevada. And the girl that died during the experiment. She told you all that, did she?
What was the name of that girl?
At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine...
It was Akane, wasn't it? She died.
Is who did this and why?
Yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes. The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Yep.
There were 4 of them running the show. Gentaro Hongo, Nagisa Nijisaki, Teruaki Kubota, Kagechika Musashido.
It feels weird that they're saying that this is like placed in Nevada, but then all of the names are in Japanese. You know.
Hongo was the CEO of Cradle
It's so weird how people like, what do you call it? Not really translating, but yeah. But when people back then, the old games, I mean, when people try to get it out into the Western market, they try and change everything to make it Western, right? Like how Phoenix Wright is not really in the US and the court law and stuff like that. It's weird.
Nijisaki was his right-hand man and did the lion's share of the planning. Kubota led the company's research and development division.
I mean, nowadays people don't really care, right? So people are more aware about, hey, there's other culture than just Western stuff, and so everything is fine now. But back then, they would always try and translate every goddamn name to a more Western sounding name and stuff like that. Weird stuff.
Musashido was their majority stockholder. It was these 4 people who planned the initial
Is that
experiment.
Ace?
Let me simplify it for you. Hongo designed it, and Kubota developed the technology required.
Isn't
and
he
Musashido
Hongo?
provided the
Huh, so it's Hongo, Nijisaki.
Or am I
Kubota,
remembering his name wrong?
Musashido.
Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment of this scale. To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research. All in all, they gathered 10 people or so. Those 10 completed their team, and they were able to begin the project. They named it the Nonori Project. The
This is
purpose of
going
the
longer than I
experiment
thought. It's
was
almost
to research
11,
the
man.
prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will.
Sure will.
The
or-
vessel, I suppose you could say, for this control was the morphogenetic field.
Huh.
Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize? Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change? Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation? Experiments with humans produced the same results. The more people who knew the answer to a question, the more there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before.
It could have been
Why
just
is that? How could it
coincidence, but it's the morphogenetic field.
The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye. And through that field, the resonant event transmits information related to that answer. That's essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields.
Yeah.
But that's just a theory.
Can't bring yourself to believe it?
Yeah.
Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them to do it. Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murder. They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does is immaterial.
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
That's
Yep.
right.
But I still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people, right? That is what you were saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
I still don't get
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up. Let's have another example, shall we? Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now. Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even if you had heard nothing of this hypothetical mass handstanding.
mass handstand.
Mankind's thought process and actions are all part of a resonant event.
I don't know if I trust that,
All
but
of the resonant events
for the sake of
encoded
this
in the
game, I
fields
guess,
are
yeah.
projected onto you. Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you follow so far?
Yeah.
Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people, what would happen? If that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well. Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
Come on, there's no way.
I'm not done. Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person. This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand. What if there was someone who could grab the resonant event he created by doing that and use it to make other people do handstands? What would happen then?
You're
A person
controlling
who has the
other
power
people
to write
then?
to the field, and someone who can read from the same. You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver. What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
I don't know.
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent to the receiver. And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish.
Alright.
That's what you're saying, right?
Yes. Close enough, at least.
Come on, that's just crazy.
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first. At least, that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment. That was how the Nonori Project began.
Okay.
By the way, Junpei? Have you ever heard of the Gansfeld experiment?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an experiment in telepathy, right? You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture and ask the other what they see.
Interesting. I'm impressed. Yes, That is exactly correct.
So, why did you bring up the Gansfeld?
It was used to screen subjects for the Nonary Project. The hospital in a remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children in secret.
Alright.
Some of them, he found, had potential. He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field. Of course, none of them volunteered. They were kidnapped. There were 9 pairs of siblings taken, for 18 children
Wait,
total.
I thought it was 16 children.
For reasons that were
alright.
not fully understood at the time, each pair had 1 transmitter and 1 receiver. They were split perfectly. As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put into Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting.
Alright.
They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert. The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A. Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic. From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following. There are 2 things that can increase one's resonance with the field. The first is epiphany. The other is danger. Have you ever been faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it very long and very hard until finally an answer suddenly appeared in your mind?
You know, it could just be my brain working its thing out.
It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what is meant by epiphany. The information obtained through that epiphany can be easily transmitted through the fields, where it can be easily interpreted. Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier field access.
Do you want to continue
That's
this?
where
This is,
Hongo
it's almost 11, man.
They set up a number of puzzles across the
We
giant.
could like wait for a good time to like probably save the game.
The participants
and then
had to solve each
continue.
one before they could move to
I
the
don't know,
next room.
tomorrow or something. I want to play some Genshin because it's Bulk just came out. But we could do it tomorrow. And if, you know, it ended early, then I guess I could just do some Genshins. It is taking a long time.
Of course, he hadn't forgotten to include danger. He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic.
Does it have to be
The
like
children
real
in Group
danger?
A were
The
forced
children
to
just
play the
needs
Nonary
to
game as the ship sunk.
know that they're in danger. They don't really have to be in danger. They just need to believe they're in danger. And
By forcing the children into a life or death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields. The children from Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment building, Building Q. Building Q duplicated the interior and puzzles of the Gigantic exactly. Every detail was exactly the same. Hongo explained the situation to the children in Group Q. Solve the puzzles you find throughout the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit that information to the children in Group A.
how would they know?
If you succeed, they will be able to solve the puzzles and escape. But if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink, and your brothers and sisters will drown. Those were his orders. Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely?
No.
It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule.
What?
All of the equipment, the instruments, everything. All of it identical.
And how did that help?
Everything was just like the real Apollo 13. NASA was able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in.
Oh.
By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with. Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule. That was how they were able to return safely.
Oh, nice.
It was the same with the Gigantic.
If that's
and
true,
Building
that's
Q.
nice.
The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the puzzles they found and transmit what they learned through the fields. The children in Group A, however, they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage. That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
Hey, Junpei, Snake! How much longer are you two gonna sit around on those bony asses? Get down here already!
He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time. We need to get out of here, and soon.
Hold it.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get
There's
out
one more
soon.
thing I want to ask you.
Hmm?
Are you sure that there were 18 kids?
Why?
Well, I thought it was only 16.
Yeah, I thought it was only
Oh,
16.
yes. That was what they said on the news, wasn't it? Yes. I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted.
That
and
makes
used
more
in
sense
Hongo's
considering 9, right? But why 16
After all,
then?
you couldn't exactly play a nonary game with any less, could you?
Well, yeah, but are you saying that the news got it wrong?
Yes, I am. There were 2 more children. However, they had no relatives that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed a police report when they went missing. They were brother and sister, like Clover and I.
And their
The
names?
brother's name was Aoi. The sister's name was... Her name was Akane.
It is June!
That was the girl who died.
June died! Hey, I told you this!
Akane Kurashiki died?
Wait, how do you know if it's June? It could just be someone else who said... whose name is June. Is Akane.
9 years ago? Then... who's June? No.
It's impossible.
Wait, I said this. I called it. I called it.
Can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name.
Yeah, that's also what I
If
said.
Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter entirely. So they share a name. A lot of other people do too. It doesn't mean anything.
I'm sure she's the one
Someone
who
else.
died.
Of course it was.
Is something wrong, Junpei?
Oh, no, it's nothing. Let's get back down there, all right?
I couldn't do it. Why didn't I ask? What's her last name? I just couldn't get the words to come out.
Akane is June. Yeah. Akane is the real name of June. You know, they're using code names. Should we continue? I feel like this is going to be longer than I think. But didn't it say 5 at the end of the shadow picture? Yes, I think we need to find the 5th volume. Oh, there you go. I guess we should press this button. I guess we can just stop after this, right? After we get out of this room, maybe. What was that sound? Sounded like something really big was moving. Came from the top floor. Alright, let's go check it out. Or maybe we can just stop here. We can continue tomorrow because it's getting late. I'm also feeling sleepy because again... Where was it? Oh, there. We could just save here. It would have been nice if we could have ended it today. But then again, I could just edit it. I was going to say because of the way I edited the stuff for the YouTubes. If we ended it this stream, it would have ended in stream 9. Technically, it's stream 10, but because one of the videos were kind of like really horrible, I just decided to cut it out and explain what happened. And so I combined it with another stream. So the videos are like one stream in advance, I guess you could say. I don't know. So this is stream 10, but it'll be probably part 9 in the VODs. But I guess I could just if the whatever is going to be the continuation of this if it's going to be like really short, I guess I'll just combine it with part 10, so it will be part 9, which is nice. A nice number to end on considering the nonary game. Hoo hoo hoo. But I guess if it's longer, I guess it will be stream 10. But anyways, we can just continue tomorrow because we're really close to the ending. I do want to play some Genshin, but I'll just play it if we have enough time tomorrow. But yeah, anyways, since it's getting late and I'm sleepy, also you have work, right? Yeah, I'll just continue tomorrow. We're probably gonna reach the ending tomorrow, but I just don't know how long it'll take. But we should be near. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that somehow. I'm still frustrated about June not giving us the information on who the fuck killed them last time. But yeah. So June actually died. Or maybe June is alive, you know. Maybe June didn't die. June was just considered to like die. But not really. No, I see. But well, you know, we'll see how it goes. Anyways, because I don't really want to like save this until Friday, which is the regular stream day. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna say that that June is actually Zero. I think I still believe that. I think that still makes sense. But yeah, so the mysteries that we haven't solved yet is, oh wow, June died, but she's here. Also Alice, what about Alice? We're going to meet her behind the door in the library, maybe, or maybe she's not there, and maybe she's actually June. If the real June is dead, maybe Alice is pretending to be June. Who knows? Santa is probably, I think the thing with Santa's, oh, is Santa a boy? Maybe Santa is a boy, and her little sister, his little sister was Akane, right? And that's why she cares, or rather, that's why she took June hostage. Hey, that makes sense. But yeah, I'm sure it'll be solved in the next stream tomorrow, which is tomorrow. The stream tomorrow. There you go. But yeah, right. Makes sense now. Hey, I did say that because something happened to her, his little sister, right? Oh, yeah, that makes sense because they didn't have parents, right? And he said he was the Santa for his little sister, and it makes sense because Snake said that no one filed a missing persons report for them because they weren't actually registered, I don't know, whatever, and that's why they were not considered missing during the incident, and that's why only 16 children were reported to be missing. And something happened to his little sister, right? And also, maybe if June actually died, if the real June died, maybe the June now is actually Alice, and Santa actually just cares because she kind of resembles his little sister and stuff like that. I don't know. This is just what I think. But hey, since it makes sense. I think. But anyways, I guess we'll just see it like tomorrow when we do when we continue the endings. But hey, I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense. But anyways, yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed this stream. I am happy that we're getting to the end of it, at least. Also, I forgot that this has a second game that we can actually play. I don't know if I want to play the second game immediately after this, because it's a long series. So I'm gonna start on something different that's a little bit shorter, maybe, before we start the second thing of the second part of the series. I don't know. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the stream. I'ma say bye bye for now. Bye bye.